It's a globally recognized brand. The iPhone is seen as a luxury item here in Iran, but the political and spiritual leader of the country seems to have taken issue with the company.
Excessive imports are dangerous. Sometimes the import is a luxury product, meaning there is no need for it. I've heard about $500 million was spent to import one type of American cell phone last year. Of course, the private sector does it, but the government must prevent it.
The average wage in Iran is around $300 a month. The cost of an iPhone is out of reach for most Iranians.
This iPhone costs around $1,000 in the US, but here in Iran, you're likely to pay at least 40% more for it. Sanctions, the cost of importing phones, and the weak Iranian currency are all factors in the high prices. If people coming into the country bring in a phone, they still have to pay for the registration, again increasing costs.
But that's not putting everyone off.
iPhone Pro Max.
I have a Pro Max. I chose it because it's high quality and you can use it for years. Unfortunately, we have lots of fluctuation in the dollar rate. So if you want to buy an iPhone now, the seller should make phone calls and check the price and then sell it to you. It's very expensive now.
Apple makes up 5% of the phone market. Some think its loss won't have a great impact.
Banning iPhones will make no change in Iran. Since American sanctions tightened 2 years ago, Apple restricted access to some of its products here. Many iPhone applications don't work. It's difficult to get an Apple ID or buy software. We're in the middle of an economic battle with the United States. Based on an official report last year, $700 to $800 million was spent on iPhone imports, but the share is only 4 to 5% of the market. It's not logical economically under the current circumstances. We're giving our money to the American workforce.
Talks of banning new imports of the iPhone have already driven up prices and criticisms from some. Here, the Supreme Leader's Russian language account tweeted his statement on objections to luxury American cell phones from an iPhone. Twitter is also blocked in Iran, but political officials routinely use the platform to get their message across. It's led some to accuse the political establishment of double standards. For now, Iranians can still buy iPhones, but in the future, they may have to turn to other brands for a touch of luxury. Baig, Al Jazeera, Tehran.